She seemed like a fairy, gently descending from the skies. What was meant to be an 8-day journey turned into 286 long days, and yet, during all that time, she appeared now and then, never sad, never weary. Her curly hair flared like golden sun rays, radiant and free. She drifted effortlessly through space, gliding from one corner to another, and there, amidst the stars, she grew lettuce with her own hands, bringing life to the void. A spaceship was sent from Earth to bring her back. Until it reached space and returned again, it felt like the whole world was holding its breath. The parachutes opened wide like giant umbrellas in the sky. She landed in the deep blue ocean. Even the fish gathered to see her. The fairy had come down from space into the sea. Millions of children around the world saw the fairy. Everyone wondered, what if I could go too? Could I be the one to float through space? Go beyond the sky? Drift among the stars? Look down at Earth and say, oh, she's one of a kind. Dream big! Dream bold! Who knows? Anything is possible. Dreams have no length or width. They are not pulled down by gravity. In those dreams, you can do anything. Live any way you like. But we're not just talking about visiting the space station in a dream. We're talking about going there for real. How do you think we will get there? When the right hands support you, you can rise high. How many hands does it take to reach space? More than you can even imagine. Even the fairy might not know how many hands helped her rise. And the hands themselves don't always know which fairy they're lifting up into the sky. Isn't it funny? We've seen the fairy. And if we imagine kind hands lifting her up, the picture feels more complete. But wait, to see the whole story, we need one more thing. A time machine. Hop in and let's travel way, way back to meet someone special from long ago. Our ancient ancestor. Her name was Lucy. She used to walk on 2 legs. They say Lucy was one of the first to walk on 2 legs, just like we do today. What a big change it must have been, from walking on 4 legs to standing upright, to be able to see things the way 2-legged creatures do, and to find others still crawling below you. Little did Lucy know that one day Sunita will walk in space. She too will have her moment, floating effortlessly in a ship for days. Between the two, what difference lies? What do you think? Could you guess? Lucy, or others like her who first walked on 2 legs, went through a change in the body, a biological change. Our ancestors used the energy from food to slowly shift from walking on 4 legs to walking on 2. But Sunita and others like her who went to space didn't have any change in the body. Yes, they do need to be fit and go through special training, but that's a different thing. Then how did she walk in space? Lots of people on Earth worked and tinkered. They shaped and changed many things. Let's call that technology. A super complex kind of technology. That's what helped Sunita fly high and stay up there in space. Technology needs science. It teaches us how things work and why they happen. But science also helps us understand how technological advancements affects us and the world. What do we mean by that? Let's see. Imagine this, we make a cake at home. We get the ingredients from our kitchen or pick them up from the store. But before we even mix the batter, think about this. Someone grows the wheat to make the flour. Someone digs up coal to make fuel. Someone works at the power plant to give us electricity. And this is just for a cake. Now think about building a spaceship. It takes so much more. Can you imagine everything that goes into making a space journey possible? Give it a try. Too tough? That's not surprising. There are thousands of small and big things involved, from computers and rocket engines to fuel tanks, navigation system, and solar panels. It's like baking the most complicated cake ever and more. Yet, we did it. We baked that incredible cake. What an amazing accomplishment. But wait. Let's meet someone who worked in one of the power plants. His job? Tough and dangerous. It's no picnic working there. But the worker gets paid, right? You might say. Absolutely. Money we give, money we receive, that's how most of us live in most parts of the world. But money is a tricky thing. It's just a token. Now imagine this. You have the token in your hand, but the very thing it was meant to get you has disappeared or become damaged. Then what? Take the worker, for example. He earns money and hopes to use it for good, nutritious food. But what if the electricity plant he works at has polluted the soil, the water, and the air? Where is that good food going to come from now? Let's really think about what we're using all that fuel for. We don't survive on tokens. We live because of very real, very specific things like clean air, nourishing food, and safe water. Maybe we dream of a magic wand to protect nature's precious gifts while still getting electricity. But what if that wand is made from oil and coal, using up even more of the very things we need to protect? We have to be careful with things that can't go back to how they were. You can turn a mango into jam, but can you ever turn jam back into a mango? That's okay with jam. But it's not okay when clean, sweet water turns into dirty, polluted water. There's something more. Let's go back to our yummy chocolate cake. You gather all your ingredients: flour, sugar, eggs, cocoa, and butter. You also need energy like the heat from the oven to bake it. Now as you mix and bake, something happens. Some flour falls on the counter. A little batter sticks to the spoon. The oven gets hot and uses electricity. That's called loss. You don't get to use every bit of what you started with. Some matter and energy always slip away. This happens in technology too. Every time we try to build or change something, from baking a cake to making a spaceship, we use materials and energy and we lose a little on the way. It's a bit like playing a game of Chinese whispers, where each person passes on the message, and by the end, it sounds different. Loss is a problem when someone has to deal with it, and many of us end up facing it, one way or another. What do we do to sort out the problem? We make rules and use smart tricks like timers to keep things from going wrong. These are like guardrails to help us bake a perfect cake without burning it or making a mess. But even these guardrails need energy to work. The timer uses some power too. And if the timer breaks, the guardrail is gone and things can go wrong again. Technology isn't a bad guy. It can give you a helping hand, but sometimes while it helps, that same hand might slowly pull you over to its side. Before we rush to use technology, it's really important to pause and look at what we already have. All the amazing things passed down to us from our long, long human journey. That way we can learn to live with joy and fun, not just someday, but every single day. And we can try doing things on our own first, just like our smart and clever ancestors did. We've been using technology for a very long time, even since the days of early humans like Lucy, who used simple tools made of stone. That was technology too. From simple technology to complex, we use technology to cook, build houses, talk to friends far away, and even explore the stars. It can be super fun and super smart. But here's the important part. We have to decide what we use it for. Simple gadgets and clever tricks that help with everyday stuff. That's a big win, not a small thing. Hooray for smart and simple. So yes, a fairy did come down from the sky, and maybe one day we will break free from Earth's gravity too. But until then, let joy and leisure lead the way. For fun that lasts every day, then text a friend, both smart and fun. It helps us learn and laugh a ton.